What the street said, man, let's talk gay, go Yayo. What the street said, let's talk gay, go Yayo. From Fort Worth. What do you call it? Like DFW. When you get off the airport, it's called DFW. When you drive around Dallas, it's like DFW before you get in that joint. If you don't know what DFW is, it's like Dallas and it's Fort Worth, and it's like 50 or 60 other cities from Irving to Arlington, Douglasville, Duncanville, Denison, Crowley, shit. I can't think of man, so many cities. I can't think of all the cities around the Dallas area. But Go Yayo has been popular for a long time. Salute to Go Yayo. Go Yayo just got back out of jail following the death of his brother, his best friend, his big brother, his OG, get money to running, and his princess losing their life. So, if you know how the internet work, you know everybody want to know what Go Yayo got to say. So Go Yayo been on SayCheese, which some people say Go Yayo made SayCheese. That's what they say in the streets of Texas. If it weren't for Go Yayo, it wouldn't be no MO3. It wouldn't be no SayCheese. It wouldn't be no Yella Beezy. It wouldn't be no Trap Boy Freddy. People are saying, and they see it back then, Go Yayo was the face of this movement, right? So, I've been knowing who Go Yayo is for a long time. I had this homegirl from Fort Worth, Texas. So, she a little younger than me. I'm 42. She about 39. I think I got like 2-3 years on her. You know what I'm talking about her? I want to say I met her. I want to say I met her in like '08. So I might have, you know what I'm saying? I got some years on her. So I met her going to the University of Memphis. So I've been tapped into the Fort Worth movement for a little minute. Go Yayo, I always been one of the ones from me seeing him on the internet back then. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna get down, he gonna fight, he gonna speak his mind, he gonna do what he wanna do. He ain't gonna let nobody push him. He ain't gonna let nobody play with him. But you know, hey wait, you know, some dudes, to me a lot of emotional dudes make good music. Not saying I wanna hang out with them. I want to be the best friends with him. But Go Yayo remind me of Kevin Gates. He remind me of Finesse 2 Time. He remind me of emotional rappers. Emotional rappers make very, very, very good music. Go Yayo had the world in his hands, but he kept going to jail. The first thing I knew about Go Yayo was his OG big cousin lost his life. Somebody who really, really believed in him. From there, I started learning more and more about Fort Worth. Like Fort Worth kind of reminded me of Little Rock, Arkansas, because the Bloods and the Crips is big in Fort Worth. And if you know anything about Little Rock, Arkansas, like Little Rock, Arkansas, I started going there when I was like 10, like 9 or 10, going to see my daddy. That's why I really learned a lot about Bloods. In Memphis, when I was 9 or 10, it wasn't a lot of Bloods. We had more Vice Lords, Crips, and GDs when it comes to the gangs. So when I got to Little Rock, I started learning about Perus and the different sets of Perus. There's a lot of Perus, different sets in Little Rock, Arkansas, which I would have known nothing about if it weren't for it. Cause Perus came to Memphis in Westwood. So me started finding out a lot about Fort Worth. I'm like, yeah, they thugging out there. They, you know what I'm saying? It's a small city, but they thugging. And they be on gang banging. So I'm learning a lot about Go Yayo back then. Then I started seeing him with Soulja Boy. You know what I'm saying? Cause he had the little patch, like I was learning the different, the different ways of Dallas. Like Dallas people in Fort Worth, they little whole area, DFW, they were certain little haircuts. You will know, okay, this South Dallas swag or whatever they call it, you know what I'm talking about? So, but Holmes is back home right now. And Holmes going straight in. He talking crazy, talking reckless. But he's saying this how Fort Worth young YNs act. Like Fort Worth young YNs, they don't hold their tongue. They don't bite their tongue for nobody. Which this how my grandma raised me. But later I became a man. Before I became a man, I understood the power in silence. Yayo doing his thing, but I think all that jail time still he still don't know the power in silence. He don't know the power in having conversations. Especially after you seen Whack 100, how he just destroyed the whole rolling 60s from Big U to Loose Cannon. I think it will be very important to understand that the enemy will give you a microphone, right? The enemy will give you a platform, millions of people, and let you crash out. When you read 48 Laws of Power and books like that in the Art of War, you will learn that people will give you enough rope, you will hang yourself. Though we used to say in the hood, we used to be like, man, you get that dude there enough rope, man, Holmes will hang yourself. You ain't got to do nothing to him. And the older I get, I've had enemies that I never had to pull a gun on them. I ain't had to do nothing to them. They hung themselves, they shot themselves. Yeah, in real life. So, I don't think it's a good thing for Holmes to be as sporadic as he is, because he doesn't have an NBA Youngboy money. He doesn't have a Lil Durk money. He doesn't have a Moneybag Yo money. He doesn't have a Yo Gotti money. Certain people, they got enough money, they can say what they want to say, right, and they can be in a cut. Because don't nobody know what Jay-Z is. Jay-Z can say what he want about whoever he want. People can't really get to Jay-Z like this. Jay-Z got military guards protecting him. 50 Cent has Navy SEALs protecting him. Yo Gotti has Navy SEALs protecting him. DJ Flag has law enforcement protecting him. And I think sometimes we don't take heed to that. And him saying he still can go to the hood whenever he get ready, I think is a bad mistake. I don't think it's the right thing to say. I don't think it's the right thing to do. Like, man, one thing you have to do for the ops, you got to make it hard for them. Never let the ops get an easy kill. If the ops know who your kids is, your baby mama, your mommy, they'll knock them down to get to you. I hope Holmes is home to stay. I hope he take care of business. I hope all these young dudes realize that they need to put themselves and their family and their kids above this rap music, above this fame. But this fame temporary. It's rappers, gangsters from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, the early 2000s. Dead in jail or forgotten. Dead in jail or forgotten. I'm going to leave it at that. May Yayo be the best man he could be. May he live on for all these dead people. But one thing I really didn't like about his interviews was he said that somebody's niece got killed, an innocent bystander. Somebody's auntie got killed, an innocent bystander. I ain't liked it at all. I felt like there was something he should have left out. You know, but you put the camera and a mic and millions of people, including the feds, including the sheriffs, including the local police, including the ATF, including the DEA, including the cold case detectives. They part of these millions of subscribers, millions of watchers, viewers. Pay attention to what you do. It's your boy Big Trill Crowd. Man, if you like to comment, subscribe, sure. If not, it will what it is. One.